video, Brian and I do have a lot of differing takes, so make sure you let us know in the comments whose side you're on for which cards, because we're two people with two different opinions. Hi team, happy Monday, my mystic minds. Welcome back to another episode of Breakfast and Banlist. For those who have no idea what the hell this is and what we're doing, we have coffee. This is our breakfast because it's actually 2 in the morning. Also, we're going to talk about the Banlist today. It's not really us telling you what we think is going to happen on the Banlist because, well, we don't work at Konami and neither does my dad, but we do want to have a conversation about it nonetheless. So this is an open discussion where we want you to interact with us in the comments and tell us what you think is going to happen in a very respectful, nice, calm manner. So with all that being said, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you like the video, and also, if you're feeling adventurous, make sure you share the video whether you like our takes or hate them. Either way, it's a win-win for me. Hot take, a lot of cards that we have in the ban section, I do not think are getting banned.
Yes.
Obviously, we'll preface as we talk about them, but I don't think a lot of cards are getting banned this list.
I don't think this is going to be a big list at all.
No.
But with that being said, let's talk about exactly what cards could potentially be on the list, because this is what the majority of the community is talking about. First and foremost, we have Imperial Order.
The order that is Imperial. I am on the fence about this card.
Yeah, I don't really think that this card is personally going to go. A lot of players hate this card. I do think this card is ban-worthy.
100%.
I personally just don't think that this card is going to go. It's one of those like kind of sacky one-ofs. Imperial Order, Skill Drain, Red Reboot, called by like, they're all legal.
I think that Konami will ban Imperial Order just because the community is complaining about it a lot. And usually every list, there's like one card that the community complains about that they like give to everybody.
Yeah.
However, I feel like Mystic Mind's been around so long and everyone's complained about it for almost 3 years now and it's still here.
And speaking of Mystic Mind, let's just get that card out of here too. I'm just gonna be honest, it's been like 8 lists that we've been asking for it now. Cards Degenerate.
I don't know where all this "we" is coming from.
I can't stand the card. I have 3 invites with the deck. I think it's a ban-worthy card. I think it needs to go. The OCG got rid of it, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we also need to follow suit.
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna flat out get rid of Mystic Mind. I could see them putting it to 1 or something. Again, I don't really have hot feelings for a lot of these cards. I don't know if it's just me being kind of okay with this format, or if I just don't care. I don't really know. I just don't see Konami hitting all of these cards on this list in particular at the same time. Hi, Resident Sword Soul player here. Next card on the list is Protos. I do not think this card is getting hit this list. Do I think it should be banned? Absolutely.
100%.
This card is toxic as hell.
VFD.
It is way too easy to turbo out, and it's awful. Like, it literally shuts off decks like nobody's business, and you combine it with Chow Fang, which locks you out of lights. It really sucks for 50% of players playing anything. Like,
Yeah, it's really bad.
I do think this card is extremely toxic. I don't think it's getting hit yet because Sword Soul, Bird Up, all these cards and decks are super new. So I know Protoss has been around since Echo, but at the same time,
Sword Soul's only been literally viable for what, a month and a half to 2 months? Like,
I don't know. I'm like, again,
I don't see them banning a card in a deck that just came out and is still getting brand new support. I don't see them hitting it yet.
Next up on the list, God, this ban section is awful long for no reason. I don't think half of these cards are getting touched, but this card I actually do think is getting hit. This is the only card that I think is getting banned in this format.
1000%.
Ready, kids? We're gonna be Dora the Explorer. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Scythe!
Yay! Artifact Scythe. This card's garbage. I'm sick of it. Everyone's like, oh, Protoss is so bad.
Nah,
Every
not
rogue
like
deck
this.
that can make Dagda is just making the Scythe play and popping Scythe with DPE. Like,
Any deck that can put 2 monsters on the board is making deck.
it's like, oh, Verte, oh, Dagda, wow!
Yeah.
Like, it's just so annoying. Like, Scythe is the accessible version of Protoss. They're 2 of the same evils, and frankly, I hate them both, but I see Scythe going. That
way
card
more
is
generic.
ridiculous. It literally just says, nah, you can't use your extra deck. I think Scythe is the one going just because it's more generic and accessible across the board. And then I think Protoss will follow suit. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm always wrong. I'm wrong. It's okay. I'm wrong.
And just on that note, too, when it comes to putting 2 monsters on the board, last list we talked about Verte Anaconda. I don't really think Verte is going to get hit, but if it did, I would not be surprised. Once again, trying to promote new product, Predaplants get a huge wave of support, so they will probably just keep this card around. Dragoon's not that big of a problem. You can just play 3 Fusion Destiny, so Verte is not as big of a deal now.
It's weird. Last format, I feel like we were really against Verte, and we really wanted Verte to get banned. Like, we were really passionate last ban list. Like, I really remember that. And so now I'm kind of on the opposite end where I'm like, Verte's whatever. Like, and I know now that they're getting Predaplant support, I don't think they're gonna hit Verte, and I'm kind of okay with it. Like, it's fine.
And then last up for our ban section, we do have one more thing. I don't know if there's any like perfect way to hit the bird deck. It is probably one of, if not the best deck in the format. However, brand new deck, brand new support. I think Konami
Yeah.
still wants people to play it, so I think the best way to make it a little bit more fair is to turn off the Harpy's Featherstorm. We should just ban that card. Get it out of here. It's literally like a Dark Ruler No More going first. It's a really broken card. I don't think they need access to that after they can set up the boards that they can.
I have a hot take. I don't care about Harpy's Featherstorm because it's a trap and most decks are siding it if they're playing it. So here's all I think should be hitting the bird deck. I think the Simorglink should be banned. Yeah, that card. The one out of Dual Overload? Yeah, that card. The one out of Dual Overload. I just think this card is obnoxious. The fact that you can't target it, you can't target the like winged beast or whatever that it points to, the fact that it just turbos out a starter, extender, and anything like every end phase, I think that's pretty ridiculous, and I honestly think it's the most oppressive card in the deck. I just think hitting Harpy's Featherstorm is literally purposeless because they don't main deck the card. Okay. Moving on to the limited section, I don't really care about the limited section. I really don't see a lot happening on this list. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that because I don't think this is gonna be a big list. We haven't had a big list since January 2020, and I don't think that's gonna change. But with that being said, I guess we'll talk about some cards and see how you all feel about it.
I think the first one, honestly, this card has been really annoying. This engine has been really annoying. It's been 5 years now. It's 2022. Let's stop normal summoning Alistair.
No.
Let's put Meltdown to 1. I don't think we need to hit Alistair. I think that's fair. We can keep the Alistair crap, the invoke crap, but like not being able to respond to like the activation of stuff when it comes to fusion spells. We have brand new support with the DPE stuff. I think putting Meltdown to 1 hits the consistency, doesn't kill the deck, but also doesn't really stop it that much either.
I feel nothing towards this card, so whatever. I also play the deck. All right, time for your every 4 months of mom saying, hi, I want Colossus to come back because goddamn, I am so sick of maining, siding, droll, and every deck. I'm not even gonna make the argument for this because I've made it forever and everyone just disagrees with me anyway. So if you think Colossus can come to 1, let me know in the comments section. Say, Mom, it's okay, you're not crazy. But if you think I'm crazy, just say, Logan, stop.
Logan wants to play Thunder. I want to play Orcus.
I just want to feel again.
Harp to 1, Colossus to 1. That's it. We're done.
We're 10 days into 2022, all right? Just let me feel joy. All right, the semi-limited section doesn't matter, so we're going to move right into the unlimited section. These are kind of wish listy, so I don't know. Just kind of roll with it. Let us know what you think. I know there are a lot of cards that people want to come off and come to 3 or whatever. I haven't been around in Yu-Gi-Oh! Long enough to responsibly make those choices, so please let me know in the comment section what you think could come off, if anything, and, you know, state your case for it and be nice about it in the comments.
Number 1, I think Nessie is 1,000% coming to 3.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I think, hot take, you know what, maybe we backtrack a little bit. Semi-limited. Maybe we see Jackalope and Tsuchinoko come to 2. I think that'd be really cool.
Could you imagine? There's dangers, full power again.
Are they really good broken extenders? Are they upstarts? Yes. And yes, once again, I don't think they're like, you know, I know it sounds really crazy to say because we've only been playing the game for 2 years, but like it feels like dangers have literally been power crap, which sounds strange to say, but like Nessie coming to 2 did absolutely nothing. Nessie coming to 3, I will also argue, will do nothing. So like Tsuchinoko, Jackalope, maybe.
Yes, let my cryptids thrive.
Level 3s, PK, Brave stuff, all that, etc. Like maybe it's a little too strong.
No, they're adventurers now.
It's true, that's true.
Adventurers.
With the idea of changing the format and everything in mind, with the ban list, they will also change the format with the inclusion of brand new product. The Brave stuff will completely reshape the format because a ton of decks will get to play that, and you do not have to worry about a lot of the problems from this format because a brand new format will include brand new cards as well. So just keep that in mind as we go on. Also, Skullcrobat Joker could probably just come to 3.
Yeah. And then last up on things that I actually think are going to come to 3, I think E-Telly could come to 3.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this for a while. Grand Creators comes out in about 2.5 weeks. I'm very excited. It's 2 days before my birthday. My birthday is the 30th. Make sure you stick around for my birthday. But E-Telly is a confirmed reprint in that set, and I mean, it'd be kind of weird if it was still at 2. Like, why leave it at 2? Just bring it to 3. It's doing nothing at 2. Like, nothing. Like, no.
Which, once again,
who's
wild.
playing it?
It feels kind of crazy that it's been
But
power crept.
Yes, exactly. Like, it's wild because these cards are coming back. People are like, oh, these are absolutely broken. Like, special summons from the deck, draws cards, you know, like all these cards. And they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So I think E-Telly can come to 3. I also think it's going to be a collector's rare out of Grand Creators.
Yep.
If it is,
Dibs.
you saw it here, you better tell me that I'm a damn genie or something.
And then last but not least, you know, we kind of be hypocrites if we're trying to, you know, bring Colossus and Heart back to 1, the Eternal format, and then, you know, like just Mirage Stallion probably come to 3. We don't even put it to 2.
I think Mirage Stallion could come to 3. Hell, you know what? If we're not bringing Mirage Stallion to 3, you could bring Circle to 2. I know, I'm being very nice
or
to Salad.
3.
This is a wild video for us.
Why
we are
not?
being way too nice to Salad. But you know what? It's a new year. I should probably put a little more Salad in my life. Trying to lose a couple pounds. So you know what? Circle, you can come back in.
All right, before we do round out this video, though, we do have one more hot take from our beautiful little son.
From the most important person in this room. Make C to 3.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Maybe that happens, maybe it doesn't, but he's been advocating for that since day 1. So, Konami, if you're listening, shout out to you.
Konami, you're not listening, but that's okay. I still love you. But that's it for Breakfast and Banlist. I know there wasn't a whole lot of breakfast, but there was plenty of Banlist to talk about.
My coffee's almost gone now.
I mean, I've spilled mine twice, but you know, that's all right. That's for the blooper section to see. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you let us know your thoughts in the comments. Be nice, be respectful. Remember, we're a community. We're not a bunch of animals. That's what the alpacas are for. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. We love you. You matter, even if your opinions are very different than everyone else's. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, team!
And on stream tonight. See
ya!
ya!
We don't talk about produce.